All right. So it's at 400 ISO. Okay. 1/30 of a shutter speed. f2.8. This is the 24 millimeter G lens at f2.8. Should be 2.5 in fact. Let's see. It's 2.8. Oh, that's right, it's 24. The 40 and the 50 are 2.5. Okay. So, 1/30 of shutter speed, f2.8, ISO 400. And the lights look good. Or is it too dark for you? Let's find out. You see the clouds. Yeah, that way you don't see it. Now I'm looking at the lights. I do have the lens hood open or on. It's 20 to 1. Why am I still up? Well, I used the ZV-1 Mark II to record a game on a 55-inch monitor. I still have to do some tweaking, but it looked pretty good for a small little bitty camera. And then the R6 started overheating, but I got a little fan, so I put that fan right behind that camera, and guess what? It didn't overheat. So what am I looking at? I am looking at how it does in low light. That's what I'm looking at. I'm going to drive in the dark places, see if that's good enough. Now go to a lighted place, like now, and is that good enough? Yeah, car or something. See a car that doesn't have any lights on either. We'll go in the gas station. The lights are looking pretty good. I'm hoping everything's in focus. There's a Market Square. How does that look? So see, the buildings look good. The signs look good. The lights look good. With this lens, I got an ISO 400. What do you think? So now let's drive in the dark areas. So I know the trees look. Looking at the buildings. This is good enough. looking at all the storefronts. I don't see any road construction going on tonight. I see lights though. So here's the at home. How's that lamp look to you? How does this one look? Is it too much? So I see cars hanging around that center, you know, Goodwill. That's 1:45. So how does it look in the dark? So let's go to a building with just the headlights. And then it comes into focus. Is that good enough? Now, let's change the ISO. $500, $640, $800, $1,000, $1,250, $1,600. See, now you can start seeing detail. 2,000, 2,500, 3,200, 4,000. Is that too bright? 5,000, 6,400. So I'm going back to where I can see the lines. 2,000, 1,600, 1,250, 1,000, 800, 640, 400. Let's leave it at 400. No, that's at 500. Sorry. Okay? Because LCD screen doesn't give a true, but I'm liking this at 400 ISO with this lens. Okay? And I'm trying to see if everything's in focus. That's one other thing about Sony is they're usually in focus, but the LCD screen may not be in focus. So it's dark on the left. It's pretty centered, the camera, almost. I think it's looking good, picture. It's a lot better than the kit lens, all right? It'd be, the kit lens was like 5.6 or something like that. 3.5 at the lowest if I put it all the way down to 16. So this is 400 ISO. Sony is screaming. See if the construction workers are over here on this side of the road. Looking at cars, how they look. It's looking pretty awesome so far. It's just a short ride. I just want to test the lens out. Not going to be long. And I'm not going down Green Mountain either. I mean, I could make a right, but yeah, I'm going to get back home. Just want to test it out. Everything's looking pretty sharp. So look at the stoplights. See? I like it right there. That's why I like these small G lenses. I like the lens caps, there's a great shot of the Randolph Air Force Base, I-35. Cibolo, Shirts, Selma, you name it. So I see a nice simple ride just to do a quick test. So you can see all the signs. I'm looking for clarity, sharpness, colors, no flaring hardly. No nails in the tire. That's what I'm all looking at. I don't see any focused breathing so far. And by the way, this is a Sony E10. This is an APS-C camera. DX style for Ecamm. How does it look? This is the way I like viewing. Now, I know there's other opinions where they like to see more light, but the last test, I'll bring it right to the fence right after I make a right at my entrance. And that's what I'm looking at. Now see? Bright lights, right? But it's controlled. That's the way I like it. So if I can drive at 400 ISO and be happy with it, the picture quality and stuff, I think that's great. You gotta remember, it's a cloudy night, so you won't see any stars. Of course, we're in the city too. So here's entrance number 1. See, a lot of people, when they see a camera, see a cop. Love it. Okay. Now we're coming to the fence. This is the test. You see the fence. Could be a little bit brighter, but it looks good. I can't tell until I get home, look at the studio. It might need 500, okay, ISO. And this is a 500 right here. 640. So look at the light. See, that's where I like it. Some people want more light. So let's leave it at 640. Each camera handles light differently. You just have to remember which settings to use on which camera with what lens. I'm liking this 24 lens. I use it mainly for the A7C going to Arizona. So see, this is at 400, and it looks great on the inside. Look at that, perfect. So if you like this type of content, please give me a like, subscribe. Any comments, please give in the comments down or comment section down below. Thank you for watching. And remember, stay safe, keep smiling. Until next time, goodbye.